heroes or botheads. So why drink and drive when you can smoke and fly? Beat or dash, they got to legalize. All my heroes are botheads.
Hello. Welcome to another episode of Comics on Cannabis. You sit, smoke, drink, and chill with three of the coolest cats in the podcast world. Me, the host Ed Cho, with the Reverend Bob Levy. We have on the side of us, Mr. Derek Michael. In front of us, we have the uncomparable Ming Chen.
Uncomparable.
And got it, incomparable. You know, it's whatever, dude. We're going to get into our weekly doings, what we've been up to this week, a lot of fun stuff. But first, we, of course, want to tell you about the New Jersey Green Room, where they provide you with all your CBD needs, flower, tinctures, edibles, locations, Hoboken, Montclair, Jersey City, West Village, Westfield, Red Bank. Of course, they have one in Asbury Park. New Jersey Green Room, anything you need for CBD, they are there. Can't make it to any of those locations? No worries. All you got to do is go to thegreenroomnewjersey.com. Use discount code DW15 for 15% off all your CBD purchases. New Jersey Green Room, quality place for your quality CBD. Hello, Mr. Levy. How are you?
Doing good. Enjoying the summertime without the pool. So it's coming. It's getting closer and closer. And I can't wait. I just can't wait. I'm excited.
I'm excited. We're all excited. The world is excited. We want to see if it really exists.
It really does.
Once again, I'm sure it does, and we all want to be there. So
you just dig a hole in the meantime. Fill it with
They can't do that. They can't dig a hole without getting fucking the right paper. Everything's got to go through the
No. I mean, you just dig a fucking hole, fill it with the hose water, and hop in.
Well, like I never dug a hole before. I dig a fucking hole.
You don't need a permit for that.
Bob hasn't dig holes. This is where his ex-girlfriends end up.
I bury dead hookers. I don't have a fence. I have dead hookers lined up across.
They're stacked 5 high.
Yeah, we know with Bob where bad things are going. I heard you had a show yesterday and it went well. So good for you, man. That was good. In Atlantic City, right? New place?
Yeah. The Rock Club, Anchors. It was really good. The owners were cool. Everybody was cool there. It was nice.
Good people. It came out on a Monday too, so that's a win in its own right as well.
Hey, winning is winning. That's what we do.
Absolutely, man. That's the way to go. I'll tell you where. All right, so this was one of the most interesting things that happened to me for a quite some time, and it wasn't even intentional. In this day and age, I'm going to ask you a question. How triggered? What do you think of our society? Are like people getting triggered? People getting offended? People?
Well, it's too sensationalistic. It has been for a long time.
But do you think it's gotten a little bit out of hand?
Oh, it has been. Yeah. Yep. Past 6-7 years. Yeah. Before that, we didn't hear anything about this shit. You know, it was only like crazy if some, celebrity did something, right? Now it's fucking anybody can set anybody off.
Comics especially get a little upset about this because you're offending everybody, right? And people are like, their pussy's getting hurt. And then you can't say any fucking thing.
Dude, I've been hurting pussy for years, off stage, on stage. It doesn't affect me. I don't care. I live my life. Nobody's changing my life because they're not happy. It has nothing to do with me. If you're not happy, go to a fucking doctor and let them give you pills and fuck up your life even more because it has nothing to do with me. If you can't be outside with people and have a good time, you don't belong outside. Stay home.
Then fuck off.
No, exactly. I totally agree. But I just can't help. I mean, the fact that people get so triggered and so annoyed in this day and age, it's kind of irritating. You're right. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't, it really shouldn't or what we do. But it's a little annoying, don't you think? I mean, I think it's a lot of annoying that culture exists. Cancel culture, people getting triggered. Things offending. You can't say
they got a voice. They got a voice now. They got their Facebook. They got their people when the Facebook and Twitter and all that fucking Instagram first came out. Everybody would post pictures of their dogs or their ugly kid. Now everybody's fucking. They have to move on from that. Nobody wants to see that no more.
No, well, because
I remember that. Yeah.
Well, now people just want. Now people just want to. It's almost like people want to get upset.
Yeah.
They have nothing better to do. But to get upset, they have to play a victim, or they have to say, this is what's upsetting me, and because it's upsetting me, I have to prove to everybody else that I'm right.
You want to be a victim? Find an alley by my house at night. I'll make sure you're a fucking victim. Okay, you fucking crybabies.
Exactly, and no one's gonna miss these motherfuckers too. These woke pieces of shit. These little cuckboy pieces of shit. And it's funny you should say Facebook, Bob, because over the weekend, there was when you go on Facebook, you know how it might not even be a friend that posts something, but you'll comment on something. Like you'll see like a sports post and you'll comment. You know.
Not really. I only talk about me.
Well, why not? I mean, God's only going to talk about himself.
Yeah.
Jerk off to your own picture.
You
Yeah.
know me better than I know myself.
But so there was this post on the score like posted on Facebook. So I was just gonna like, all right, let me post something. Let me post something. Just why not? So what I wrote to this,
and tell them what the picture was.
Well, the picture was LeBron. What was it? It was LeBron James saying that he didn't want the number 6. Or let me tell you what was the post on. It was here. NBA news: NBA players currently wearing number 6 will be allowed to continue to do so. And there's a picture of LeBron James because I think LeBron had a problem with it.
Right? Those people are using his number when he's not retired, or the number is retired.
I think he had a problem with it because he thinks he's the greatest. Obviously that's not the case.
Well, he's the biggest asshole. No, but I mean, look, he's a fucking egomaniac. When your fucking whole life you've been telling how great you are. That's what happens when you have talent. People tell you how great you are, and you don't know any difference. So if somebody even a little bit doesn't think you're the greatest, you have to put an end to that. And that's why he doesn't want anyone to do it, because he's a fucking bitch. He never been through life. You know what I mean? He was selling out stadiums in high school.
Yep, absolutely. I don't think he knows even. I don't even know if he knows how to read. Like I'm not too sure the guy even knows how to read.
You don't have to know how to read if you fucking got that much money. Look at me. I don't even have a lot of money. I can't fucking read. Who wants to read? I don't have time to fucking read. I look around. I'm not gonna fucking be looking at a book and words. Please.
We're comparing like Bob Levy to the LeBron James. What do you think?
No, I'm just saying reading isn't everything. You know what I mean? It's not like fucking who likes reading. You read at home. You have a book.
I'm not a big reader. Derek, I know Derek likes to read. That's not to make fun of him. I'm not. But Derek, am I right, Derek? Derek likes to read. Yeah. So I mean,
why?
It's like watching a movie for me. It's the same, thing. It's just
then why not just watch a movie?
Because it's better.
It's better to read. You got to concentrate. You got to know what's going on. You can't pay attention if a car drives by you.
Some people. I'm not reading in the car.
I'm saying if you're in the house and you see a car go by with the lights at night and you just look up, now you got to find out where you were on the page. If you got the movie on, it just keeps playing. You don't miss a beat.
Well, I can rewind if something happens on the movie, and I could just turn back the page if I miss something.
You can't turn back the page. Okay?
Why not?
There's songs about this. You know what I mean?
There have been songs about
There's been songs. Look, you fucking reading is fucking annoying. If somebody, that's worse than prison. Like if there was COVID and they said you have to read this book and tell me what it's about, I would still be in the house.
How many times in a row did you touch the wet paint sign?
Well, a few times. I mean, it's stupid. You know what I mean? If you got to put up that's how stupid people are. You got to put up if it looks like it's fucking really bright and clean, it's probably wet. You don't need a fucking sign. Just touch dirty fences, you fucking filthy animals.
Well, here's what ended up happening. Okay, so.
You open your big fucking mouth again. Now, look, I know the story. Yeah, you were like, I went to see LeBron, and I had to wait for a beer for 20 minutes. Nobody would come near me. And you made the whole thing about you. You're saying I'm comparing me against LeBron. Yeah, you just got to fucking go in and fucking ruin it.
Well, this weekend was all about me. This is what I wrote, and tell me if you guys think this is wrong. Ming, you too. Okay. So being on that, I have it right in front of me. Athletes really are fascinating. I don't like nor hate Mr. James, but take the ball out of his hands and he is completely worthless to society. It is sad how doctors, teachers, etc. are expendable, while someone who can do something as insignificant as putting a ball through a hoop is lauded as someone more worthy. Sad, just sad.
Wow.
So I posted that, which seems harmless enough, doesn't it, guys? No,
not really, because
shit, really.
I love what you said. It makes so much sense.
Yeah.
But oh my God, you are going to fucking piss off fucking 90 or 85% of the people that are in there because of the fact that you don't get it. You don't get it. You're talking to LeBron James. Why didn't you play in pro basketball then? It's all that shit. It's then you're racist, Then they look at your picture and they go, "Well, he's still racist." That's why they're getting attacked all the time. It's like you can't win. There's no way to get around it. You cannot have a smart comment anywhere in this world these days without people losing their mind. Okay, no matter how much sense it makes, which is true. What is he without that? I would love for him to take an IQ test. Maybe we can do it on the show.
LeBron, you listening?
You should read some of them. Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. It went gangbusters. My comment went gangbusters, and then it went even more gangbusters when they looked at my Facebook profile and saw that I was Asian, and then it went attack mode.
That must have made them mad.
It went fucking attack mode. It was like, you're a comedian. You're like, you insignificant piece of shit. Like, it was fucking, and I'm like, what do you guys? All these crazy attacks. So to anybody that ever this happens to, and if you get attacked, do yourselves a favor and like it. If you like the post, they freak out even more. Yeah. They absolutely lose their fucking mind. It's not even you just saying hey or answering back, which I answered some of them back, but I can't anymore because I got so many.
Yeah, it's kind of like indifference. Nothing pisses people off more than indifference.
Or just put the laughing ha 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 thing. Oh, they hate that. It's fucking the best. That's the one that flips them out. Everything, no matter what they say, ha 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 ha. They fucking hate it.
I put on a thing. I did a thing where they're like, you're a comedian. Your post is the funniest thing I heard anyone ever say. So I wrote LOL, laugh, laugh, laugh. And then that triggered them, Bob. That they wrote back to me and said, they were like, you're so fucking stupid that you don't even know that I'm making fun of you. And they did all this crazy shit. One of the other ones I wrote back here, it was like, they were like, you're this insignificant piece of shit. LeBron James is a fucking hero. You've done nothing. I can't believe how small you are. And then I wrote something back, like, there's so many. I wrote back like, well, I'm glad you took time out of your day to comment on this insignificant person. And then I put an LOL. And then he fucking lost it. And it's great. Like, some of this shit you gotta fucking hear. Like,
you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna end up having to blow LeBron James.
Yep.
On camera.
And this time
this time I gotta pretend I don't like it. But I can't believe, like, some of the stuff is here. Look at this. One of them, this guy Elliot Syndrome or whatever. 2 questions. What the fuck did you do for our society, and how many kids have you put in college? Enrique, bullshit. Look up the work he does for his community. There's a lot more than basketball. Just all dumbasses like you like to focus on. Charles Bush, he's literally put hundreds through college. This guy, Brian Carlson, he's done a lot of good in the world. I love him. Only when he's not playing the Celtics. That one's actually pretty funny.
But another thing, the only reason he's been able to put these kids through college is because of basketball. So if you took that away, then he doesn't. Okay, so you're going back to your original thing. So they're missing that part. They're just going what he's doing because he can. Okay, keep going. They're
missing it all. Because when I try to answer that, I actually have people. It's not all hate. There's people out there that have half a brain that are agreeing with me, that are commenting back to some of these idiots and saying, did you read what this Edward Joe wrote? It had nothing to do with what you're saying.
Edward Joe? You changed your fucking name on Facebook? Edward Joe?
That's what I am now. G.I. Joe. I'm Edward. I am G.I. Joe. But you're like there is some real hardcore vitriol in here. So I'm like, holy shit.
Did you plug the show at least?
Well, there's what happened. So if you go on, we didn't plug the show. If you go on our podcast, or because they find it because they see my Facebook, like if you look at our podcast numbers, people listen. It went gangbusters this week. It was like, I was like, holy shit! Like, I thought it was a mistake. And people are they're if just not a sheer curiosity, they want to see what what we're all about or how much they hate me, so they can come back at me here.
Well, yeah, I just hope they do the smart thing and keep me and Derek out of it because we had nothing to do with this. But if you think
I wouldn't even.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate that.
No, but I'm just saying, if they think it is horrible, yes, post all you want, but don't take it out on us, okay? I really think I kind of do a good job, and Derek does too. And I give you things. We help people that maybe get hooked on pills and that and stuff like that can ruin their life. So we do help people. We can't help everybody because we're not in the NBA. But if I could, I would.
Helped someone out just yesterday.
So we're doing one at a time, 5 at a time, whatever listens that's going through that problem. I think they can really learn a lot, you know what I mean? But the hatred to Ed, just keep it there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, okay. Thanks, guys. I appreciate my cohorts. Ming, are you gonna step in here and defend me, or are you gonna leave me hanging like these guys?
No, you're completely right. But you knew what you're getting into, though. You knew you were.
Yeah, this wasn't a surprise. Ed knows what. Yeah, he knows exactly what kind of.
Hey, let me tell you, Mike.
He came in here all innocent. All I did was innocently post a comment and pissed off every LeBron fan in the world, and I didn't even expect to get any vitriol back.
Listen,
how many times do you guys post something and you get this much shit back? Never, right? You gotta
try to piss people off.
1 or 2 comments and stuff.
I did not post on a LeBron pin that LeBron without a ball is worthless. That's why I didn't get vitriol.
Well, that's what your problem is, man. You gotta fucking open your shit up, dude.
Hey, have you watched him play? He's actually unbelievable. I mean, I watched him for many years, and he is an unbelievable talent because when when even in Cleveland, when they didn't win it, when he was there, it was amazing to watch. You know what I mean? It was like fucking, you were totally into it. He brought a lot of people back to basketball, like myself, after, some years, you had Jordan and that, but then, he kind of took a break. I took because maybe they needed something like that. You know what I mean?
No, they had Kobe after that.
Yeah, but, don't write to Kobe's people, please. Holy shit. But the whole thing is look, I want to say something else. My dog name that passed away last year
is Kobe.
No, LeBron.
You named your dog LeBron?
After him. So if you want to insult my friends and my family, okay, you go right ahead, but you're not going to have my blessing on it. My dog's name was LeBron. He went by LeBronosaurus. You know what I mean? He had many names, and the greatest dog in the world. And if I name one Michael Jordan, I don't think it would be as amazing as this dog was. I believe that my dog LeBron would be better than any other named basketball star out there or any sports star because of the fact that this dog was smart. It was fucking cunning. It was everything. It was exactly what it was named after.
A basketball player.
You're damn right, fella.
Okay.
And I love that dog. I still miss him so much. We watched the games. He had a collar, LeBron. Okay, that's when you name a dog after somebody. You don't name a dog Hitler because nobody likes Hitler. LeBron is somebody you watch that was fucking amazing, and I fucking loved it.
First of all, here we go. So I got all this hate. Hundreds of hate from me. Well, and for everyone that had my back on it, there was a lot of people that defended.
Wait a minute. Are me and Derek witnessing Asian hate? I never thought I'd witness it. This is amazing. Like, is this what Asian hate is? I hear it all over I hear it on the internet. I don't hear it on TV. A little bit on TV. They're starting to come around now. But is this what Asian hate is?
I guess so. I mean, I guess I'm not impervious to you being a piece of shit. Hey, what have you done?
Me?
No, them saying to me, they were like, "You're a fucking comedian. This is why you're divorced." They knew
that. I love that they knew you were divorced.
It's on my fucking Facebook. Wow. It's on my face. It's like, this is why you're divorced, you piece of shit. Like,
what? Why would you put divorced on your fucking? How fucking bad are you trolling for?
Yeah, you just put single.
Yeah, just put fucking nothing. Put man. It doesn't matter. Nobody's going there. Oh God, I can't go out with
your
him.
ex-wife was the one that made that comment. I guarantee you that was your fucking ex-wife that made that comment. That's why you're divorced.
I would be great.
Dude, there was a lot. Look at this. You're the most retarded person in this post. I don't know what this guy. Let's forget about his charter school and how many kids it sends to college each year. If you're a hater, just say that. Like we just need our bread and circus to the elites. Look at this. Like, there's some fucking weird ass shit. One guy wrote
more mad after they went to your profile page. Did they get more mad after that?
Oh yeah, they're gonna.
They probably did, because they probably thought I was some lefty weirdo, right? That was gonna like.
Wait, do you have a picture of you on your?
Yeah.
That might explain some things.
It's Asian hate. I'm seeing it. I mean, but like,
it makes people angry.
Yeah, when they went to your page, they were like, "Oh my God!" They stopped eating filet mignon. You know why? Because they looked at your life, your fucking thing, and they couldn't eat because they go, "I know what I'm doing for the next 2 hours. I'm devouring this fucking nothing."
And that's great. Once again, my crocodile tears cry for all you people that go me that hate. Like when I get more hate, the tears are so much sweeter. The tears are so much more delicious. I love it so much. When I get all this hate, when I see there for the past couple of days, there was no way I couldn't go on Facebook without seeing that little red bell, and I hit that bell, and I see all the hate that they're throwing at me, and oh, does it taste so good? It tastes so good to see the fact that my little comment triggers them. That the fact that they're so upset and they can't sleep at night. That the fact that they have to go off and give me all these different excuses of why fucking I suck and why LeBron's a piece, like LeBron is the most amazing thing in the world. Fine. You feel that way? Good for you. But you're taking time out. You're taking time out to tell me I'm a piece of shit. And that makes the tears so much sweeter. It's so beautiful. I sleep well at night. I sleep well at night with a smile on my face.
Yeah, you guys took the time to fucking do this. Now listen to me, you motherfuckers.
Well, we're all ears.
But Ed.
Oh, here we go.
22 minutes of this show to talk about you guys. So there, look at that. So he's taking time too. So don't fucking make it sound like you're the only. You doing the whole beginning of the show is about it. I love it.
Isn't it ironic? They're making it ironic that what Ed wrote triggered them, and their responses triggered Ed.
No, it doesn't trigger me.
So
I'm dedicating.
Crazy. It's so ironic.
No, I'm dedicating this show.
It's like rain on your wedding day.
No, you know what?
Call him a fucking sig.
No, it's what I fucking do, right? Unlike you piece of shit. I care about the show. I do, right? And this, you gotta do this. Sometimes you gotta run through the walls. You gotta get bloodied to get people to look at this show and enjoy the show.
So it was advertising.
They all love it. They all love it. Our numbers we're growing because of this, not because of Derek, not because of the God Bob Levy, this guy that LeBron James can't fucking stand now. Look at me, smile, do it. It's okay. It's okay.
Why are you so mad? But look, you look at me. The whole thing. It's like a comedian wants to get on TV, right? Or be on the biggest radio show in the world, like I was. But the whole thing is. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to get on TV, right? All you got to do is shoot somebody. Now you're here. You're well known. That's promotion for the show. So why don't you go kill somebody? And me and Derek will get somebody else.
Well, that's a little different, I think. I think killing somebody and doing it that way is a little bit off.
Yeah, anybody can make himself a hero or a fucking multimedia sensation by doing anything fucked up these days. So, it's been like that through life. Who the fuck would you know about fucking John Wayne Gacy? I wouldn't fucking, you know what I mean? He would never going to make it as anything but a douchebag. Somebody that should have been put in a grinder, one of the meat grinders. You get what I'm saying? It's the only way their minds are so fucked up that they can take themselves to go, I just want to be remembered. Without doing something good. People do stuff good to be remembered. These motherfuckers are so fucked up.
Actually, I think to myself that you're so fucked up that I think that these crazy motherfuckers that kill people actually enjoy it. I think fame doesn't really. I think fame. It's a very
Fame is
small
a
part of
big
it.
thing.
Very
Fame is
small
a
part of it.
big part of it. It's a big part of it, man. Don't you watch the shows late at night? I do that just in case me and my wife watch it, just in case she knows, hey, maybe I shouldn't push him sometimes.
It's
But the
definitely
whole thing is it's a fact, right? Look at it, and it's a fact that the son of Sam, all these motherfuckers, they do it. The fucking the guy in California, the Spanish guy. Oh my God, these guys are fucking all about ego. Who's the guy, the Spanish guy? And it was in the 90s or 80s. He was a fucking not the Zodiac killer, whatever Ramirez or something.
Oh yeah,
like that.
yeah. He had long hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that guy. I remember they did a movie about him.
These guys are like fucking in their mind. They think they're like fucking
rock stars.
No, leaders too, like fucking the God
Charles
or
Manson.
this. No, like fucking like Manson.
Yeah.
They all have that fucking thing. And which, I always notice that their eyes are a little closer than everyone else's. You know what I mean? Look at somebody's eyes. And if they just look like, somebody did this at a shop down the street because God was busy that day, and they did it for you, so you can see that anyone, you can put lists, do this next week, find like the most obscure fucking murderer and put them up with regular people of pictures, and I'll be able to pick them out. I'd say 8 out of 10. So you can put 5 of them together in one thing, have 10 of them. I guarantee I get 7 to 8 right, because it's all in the eye. They're fucking. You can see when somebody's insane. You can see. It's fucking simple.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at some of them right now. Some of these fucking pictures are like, yeah, they're absolute. Yeah, there's some crazy motherfuckers here.
You can tell by looking at them. There's a reason there's a reason why they're mad, because they got that, they look at themselves and go, oh my God.
Well, there it is.
I'm not happy.
No, they're not happy, and I think they're crazy. But that's my point. I think they go on these idiotic killing sprees because they're, number one, they're psychotic. But I don't know how many of them are really. I mean, maybe. Like Charles Manson, I could see him doing it for fame because he was just kind of a.
They all did. You can see them in the courthouses. Just look afterwards, and you can see the way that they talk about. They think they're like the next Christ. They think they're doing something for a reason, and
they also think they're smarter than everybody. They like to, reinforce their.
Dude, they also think they're. I think the son of Sam had a dog talk to him, so they're out of their mind.
Yeah,
Son of Sam.
Yeah, he had a dog talk to him, right?
I think.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? If a dog talks, you're not gonna listen to it. I'd fucking listen to every fucking word a dog said. If I heard LeBron, my dog say, go kill Ed Chow because he's bad mouthing LeBron James, I would be on a fucking Uber right up to your fucking house with a bazooka. Okay, fella.
Taking me out, and I'd be like, why? Why did you take me out? Well, LeBron told me to. That's what you would say.
Because my dog, my God, told me to.
And
that's what always happens, dude. You know what I mean? I could be a fucking defense attorney, for those fucking people. I know what they're gonna say. It's all about them. It's all about them because, like I said, they think that they are Jesus Christ. They want followings of people that think with them, and they bring it to you. Once you're out of your bullshit, you're like, hey, drink some Kool-Aid because you got nothing more bullshit to say. So it's over. So you have everybody kill themselves, and you still go out as in your mind instead of, you had to end it somehow. And it's always something where people die because they're done with the bullshit. They can't bullshit these fucking people anymore. So it's better just take them all out and we're done. People are waiting for that spaceship still, okay? It's fucked up. People's mind can be used either in brilliance or fucking the most sinister stuff. And to take somebody that's not smart, taking their mind over, it's not that fucking hard. I've been in comedy for a long time, and there's a lot of fucking idiots that think they got talent in this business.
Derek.
No, I'm not pointing. I'm just saying the way it is. It's just the way it is. How can you fucking think you're good? How can you think this is good to be in front of that fucking crowd when I'm trying to sell tickets a week later? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At this same fucking place. Why is this happening?
Well, a lot of it is off the subject matter, a lot of it is because you go to comedy shows now, Bob, there's like 20 fucking comics on. So out of those 20, you're going to get some that just suck.
No, we're just doing 3. We're doing 2 new ones every week at our place. You know what I mean? And that's the way we're going to do it, because me or Kevin will host the show when after the opening one, which we're co-headlining. But that's it. You know what I mean? And then it's going to be 2 acts with me or him.
Right.
Because you got to be good. You're going to be up there 3 times. You got to have a good host. I can go up there. We're just fucking, we're going to have fun. They're going to get to know me, what we're bringing. You understand?
Sure. Absolutely. Oh, you know what? Aren't you hosting sometime this week or next week? I think I saw something.
Well, yeah. No,
sorry, I thought. Am I wrong?
Yeah. It was actually last night, Wednesday, because this show ends Thursday. This airs on Thursday. So last night when we were, I was in the Stress Factory with Chris COVID. Chris asked me to come out and host that for him, which is a great thing. I love Chris.
It's awesome. He's amazing.
And just to, to host it, to get him going right for him, you know what I mean? Getting the group. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. But that was last night. And because it was Wednesday, because last night was Wednesday.
I got it.
When this airs, this is Thursday that you're watching it now. You see? So I don't remember much about last night, but it was good. It was really good.
It was amazing, Bob. I'm sure you were a god, and so was Chris.
It was just a really good time. But yeah, that was yesterday, because this comes out Thursday. So if anybody's trying to figure out, wow,
where should people go to see it?
Well, they could have went. If they wanted, it was at the Stress Factory.
It was at the Stress Factory.
Yeah, and it was Wednesday, so that was last night.
Upcoming.
We're taping now. No, look, it was good. Even though we're past that date, to tell you, but it was really good. But the whole thing is that
ridiculous.
I'm opening a comedy club, me and Kevin Brennan. We're gonna fucking be good. We're gonna do this right. And it's just amazing. I told my wife today, I can't wait to see all these fucking inbox, all these fucking ding ding dings on the fucking phone, because comedians are like a poor fucking like country when you're giving out free food. When it's like a new club is like fucking free food to them.
Stage time.
There ain't no stage time. Stage time. This ain't a club for your stage time. This is fucking. You come here and kill. You know what I mean? Stage time. Fuck you. Can I get stage time? That's the fucking stupidest thing I ever heard.
Are there going to be no open mics at your new place? Like, are there going to be like new
nights? There is.
But
we're not doing that. But if somebody comes out of there, we'll get to see them and talk to them. If they're in, because they're working out of the club. So yeah, we'd love to be able to find somebody that's good.
All right, so there it is. So there are going to be. So there is a chance that you're going to have comics there that maybe just don't really have it, but they'll be performing at your club because they're open mics.
No, it's the club that we're using it in. That's how we're KB's comedy club, and their place is part of it, but we took over. You understand? For the comedy, the professional comedy, you can see bands there, you can see everything, anything you want. So we have certain nights, they have certain nights for other stuff, and it's amazing, and it's just good people.
You're opening up this comedy club. Isn't the pressure there? Like, I'm not gonna say names, but there's people I know that like had tried and did their comedy clubs, and basically they had their good nights, their bad nights, and I could just see. I mean, good for you. Congratulations, it's amazing. I mean, we'll be there. I promise you, I'll be there on your opening night. But I just think in my head, it's like, wow, like just the pressure of
the pressure of the pressure is nothing for me, because we're doing what we do, and that's fucking doing really fucking amazing, and that's the action they're gonna see there. If they don't catch on, or if they catch on right away, and then whatever, you're gonna have good times, bad times. It's just the way December comes. People are worried about this, whatever. Thanksgiving, you don't know. Mm-hmm. Halloween, you don't fucking know. Okay, because people are going to parties. But the whole thing is up and downs. That's fucking life, man. I'm not fucking. What am I supposed to do? Just sit back and fucking go, man, why isn't somebody doing comedy right? Why are these clubs not doing it right? Why is it all about money and not talent anymore? How do you do this? You can't put a product out there like basketball. You can't put a product out there to save money. They get killed. There's a reason why people don't like it, and there's a reason why audiences don't like it when they don't know what the fuck. They're like, I'm not gonna go see this every week. They don't fucking know a lot of people,
right?
And those are the people you're trying to sell, because you're not trying to sell people that love comedy clubs. They'll fucking, watch a fucking dog try to lick his ball, you know what I mean? Or whatever video before the show, and they're fucking dying. But that's okay for them. It's not supposed to be like that. You can't lower your standard and have people impressed. It's a good time. You want it to be the time of their fucking life. There's places you go where you go, oh my God, I never laugh like that ever. Or you go home and go, what a date. I never got blown like that ever. It's nights that make you remember, not fucking, it's like, oh yeah, it's pretty good there. You should check it out. The fuck is that? You know what I mean? What is my dick pretty big? What does pretty big mean? It doesn't, you don't want these fucking words to be put in with something you're doing. And that's why he has fans, because they believe that too. LeBron James's fans believe everything he's saying because it could be close to fucking true. It could be.
LeBron James, his political views could be true.
No, I'm saying him as a player of what it was in the league.
Oh,
he's definitely. I mean, he's one. It's 1 and 2 right now, and anything, when you really look back at it, you don't know. You have to see everything again. Like the whole years.
Let's be real. Anybody that knows sports, I'm not the biggest LeBron fan, but I've never heard me once ever say that he wasn't one of the best. You've never heard me ever say that. He's obviously one of the greatest ever played.
Exactly.
This comment was just basically, how important would he be if he didn't play? If he didn't have that platform. And obviously, yes, he took the platform and he's a fucking beast with the basketball. But I'm just saying, take away that basketball. And then that was my point. But no one's taking away that in the NBA, he's not one of the greatest ever. He's one of the greatest. He's not the greatest. MJ will always be, I think, personally.
Okay, but it's close. But
is it though, Derek?
If you would have went on Paul McCartney's page, right, and wrote, "I hate you, you're fucking old, I wish it was you instead of John," I would fucking get on there and rip you apart, because you understand that's someone you looked up to, and probably a lot of these people grew up with him almost watching it. God, you're not gonna win a fucking conversation like that.
Oh, I'm not trying to win a conversation. I was just expressing an opinion. But everybody that went off,
you can't have one of them. You can't have that.
You can't have
unless you got a lot of time, dude.
They had theirs, exactly, and I enjoyed theirs. I mean, I absolutely enjoyed theirs.
Okay, but do you enjoy doing this about this one subject for the next month and a half? Because if you enjoy it, you're going to be people. You will have people to write back to for at least a month and a half. That shit is not. They are going to tell you how wrong you are, whether it's blunt, you know what I mean, or it makes a lot of sense,
the reason I'm bringing this up is because you never heard me bring it up before, because usually when I write something or I post something, nobody even gives a shit. It's like you get maybe like 3 or 4 replies. You don't like no.
We both know that you were aware that this was going to be inflammatory, though. When you
it wasn't inflammatory, though. It wasn't inflammatory.
Bob Judges.
What?
You're a shit starter, dude.
It wasn't inflammatory.
It was definitely.
It was not inflammatory.
100%.
It was not.
What do you think?
I read it again. It wasn't inflammatory.
Pretty inflammatory. Come on.
You think it was inflammatory?
Yeah,
do you want me to read it again? Do you want me to read it again?
Because in fact, look at it. It's like
the listeners to be like, "Well, was that inflammatory?"
Okay, but here, okay.
It's bad that all of you think this way.
Yeah. But look, if did you when you sent that in, do you think he was sitting there going, "Oh, I was just going to give this guy free tickets, and
It was an opinion I threw out there because I think I was stoned. So I threw it out there, right? It didn't seem it was that bad. And once again, right, I had a lot of people that were like, you know what? Everyone here that's replying, and this is not just my post, but there's a lot of different posts, right? Where you're gonna go off topic. You're gonna like you're not gonna see what the point was. You're gonna make your own point. And that's obvious here. You know how someone said, so you know how people said Trump and this and looks like you were Trump and da 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 da. So obviously these are Trump haters too, right? So and it had nothing to do. I didn't say anything politically, nothing. But people just tend to like shoot in. I'm surprised Derek didn't shoot back. He hates Trump so bad. I'm surprised Derek's not on this thing. It's a bunch of weird lefties, right?
He just found out about it. But he'll be on.
You know what? If Trump was in office, this would have been worse, Ed. But you got to understand here, right? I don't think I said anything too inflammatory.
You did.
All right, not that inflammatory. All right, what's your opinion? And you're entitled to it.
It was all three of our opinions.
Yeah, and you did it. You know how you know you're wrong, Ed. You know why you know you're wrong? Because your voice went up almost as high as a woman's on that last one.
I know.
How bad was that? Can somebody, can you get a clip of that, please, so we can use that?
About it. Look, I'm just saying.
No, I want a clip of that. You sounding like a woman. Whatever you said in those about 7 or 8 words, we're gonna cut that. And every time you act like a bitch, we're gonna play that. Because that's hilarious.
The matter is that I
have my purse. Hold on, Bob. I have my purse. You're gonna love so much.
I absolutely agree that athletes make way too much money. That you know what? If we paid them less, we'd have to pay less to go see them. That's a win for everybody, right?
Well, yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
I mean, it should be weeknights or cheap or like do something like that. Because even to go see the Phillies, sit in the outfield, $100 a seat. You know what I mean? I don't know. I haven't. I've been going recently, but like I did scalp for stupid prices, shit. But like, how do people do that? $100. You have your wife, 2 kids. That's $400 without parking, without like. Do people have that just work regularly? Like I can't see people. They're turning away tons of people. I think in basketball you can fit them in, but baseball you need people there. It's so much fucking better. They got to do shit for kids, for the, you know what I mean, to get people in.
Basketball tickets are more. Basketball tickets are actually more.
Oh yeah, a lot more. But I'm saying just about that, like it's just less games at home and that stuff. But with baseball, you want to go there, and if it's a tight game, the crowd is behind you. It's great when you can watch it. Like I was watching the Mets and Phillies, but even though that was the Mets stadium, the people going fucking nuts,
Mm-hmm.
And it's fucking beautiful. So, but imagine the real fans. Because watch baseball playoffs. Everybody there and behind during the playoffs is all rich people, bitches with fur coats that fucking they're on the phone the whole time. The fans really can't even get in during the playoffs. Now watch it. And the World Series is worse. When you look behind the real fans can't afford it, yet these people that have the money are going to get in no matter what. If you look at the audiences, they're not the ones you had during a fucking shitty game that fucking went there. They're never going to get in the stadium the way everybody, the season tickets, and then these rich people fucking just look at the fucking behind home plate and during the playoffs, but definitely the World Series. You're going to be like, I don't know what they're doing there. You know what I mean? They're on the phone. They're talking to each other. It's 3-2 pitch. I don't get it. It ruins it. You got to make the prices for everybody. Otherwise, you don't have your fucking team, the audience behind you at the end of the season when you fucking need them. When you don't fucking need them in fucking April.
You're always going to have these corporate seats, though, like the big like the corporate seats, the box seats. That's the people that's what people are getting in. If the normal people are gonna go, they're gonna go because they're, I don't know they're an employee of Amazon, and maybe there's Amazon corporate tickets and stuff like that too. It's like I honestly feel that. I mean, you're absolutely right, but this is why you got to go to like AAA ball games or AA ball games. They're almost just as good, and you can get in there
that's like fucking a fat chick. Come on, dude, don't make it. I mean,
you gotta go. Those things. They're good, man. Like you've never been to one. You've been to Somerset Patriot game.
Well, I thought you meant fucking a fat chick. Jesus, you threw me off there. I was like, who the fuck is saying shit, man? No, I mean, I never did, and I would love to because I love the game. I love everything called sports. You know what I mean? Except for a soccer, because why would you run back and forth and then somebody kicks the ball and you got to run? It doesn't make any sense. It's too much. Make it smaller, like this big. It's fucking great.
I said add 2 balls. That'll be better. Soccer will be better if you add another ball. More action. One side, the other side. I think that would help the game. 1 ball is just not enough. It's too slow. People don't care. It's just people keep getting injured. If you have 2 balls or 3 balls, make it interesting. You need more action. That's the one problem with soccer. There's not enough action.
Okay, hold on one second. For the people that's been fighting with Ed about that post, that's the clip that you want to take out when you fucking post. You see, he's not funny. When the ball thing, there was 1 ball and he wanted 2. So that's the clip that you get, and then you put that up. Look, he's not funny. Here, he even proved it himself, and you put up that clip. Now you even. I helped you. I helped them. Go continue.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You know what you do if you want to make it really exciting? You put the soccer field in a minefield.
That ain't bad. That's
bad, right? Tell me that's not fucking awesome.
And people don't get offended at that.
No, they're not. Why offended?
Ronaldo explodes.
Genius, dude.
Ronaldo explodes.
And you know what? If you say you blow up, you fall on one, your arm blows off. So what? You can't use it in the game anyway. It's illegal. So you got a chance to fall arm first twice and fucking continue with just this. You're just going like this down the field. It would be the fucking greatest thing. Are you fucking kidding? And you can have Trump be one of the announcers, you know. You would have the time of your life, you know. But look at that. That's but to throw in another ball. Somebody would be like, somebody threw a ball on. Just fucking kick it off. I guess the kid will go get it. That collects balls.
No, you legally have 2 balls in there. You don't just throw a ball in there.
Yeah, but anybody would be like, what? There's an extra ball. We don't use 2 balls. But a minefield, you don't even see. You can't. It's under the ground. Nobody noticed it till it noticed it. And they're like, oh, this is going to kill. This is going to be good for ratings. And you fucking let it continue. Your thing, it'll be like, there's a ball on the field. Yeah, you can kick it. Just kick it. Yeah, fucking.
We get better ratings.
I would watch yours too, Derek. I'm not gonna lie, I would watch yours too. If FIFA did it, if FIFA put it in there, I'd be all about it. I'll be all about it. Now I'm even going to say it because there's always so much hate going on with me right now that I'm even going to bring that topic.
I don't know why people hate you. I think you're a good guy. I mean, I like being around you, but it seems like everywhere you go, you know, I mean, Derek's there a lot. It's just not working out for them or you, whatever.
People love me. It's a love-hate thing, Bob. It's a love-hate thing. As long as you guys are enjoying the show, as long as you guys come out and see Bob do stand-up and you come out to these cannabis things that I go to, then hey, you know what? I hope you guys enjoy listening to what we have to say.
Yeah, I mean,
that's the biggest thing. As long as you guys enjoy it, not everybody has to like what I say. Not everybody has to agree with it. That's fine. But come out and just tell me you hate me. I don't care. But come on out and enjoy. As long as you enjoy the conversation, whether you hate it or love it. It's what Howard Stern built. That's what he built a fucking fan base on years ago before he turned into a weirdo.
But this is amazing. Like we gave him a show that basically we laughed about everything and just had so many comments about stuff, and it went into other things. You can't say that this wasn't good, you know, because nobody wants to bring up that you're fucking getting bashed on Facebook. But we made it into it had a good storyline about life and everything, and nobody would do that, so they can't go, this wasn't good. So, you know, no matter how much, here's the truth. No matter how much Ed can try to fuck up this show by yelling at groups of people that we would love as an audience.
Oh my God, one post.
Dude, you're like a fucking woman with a phone. You can't, there's nothing that's going on that means anything in life but what you're doing. It's all about you. So you're like, watch this, and then send, and then you sit back and go, oh, they're gonna go, well, this guy's really smart. It's the internet. That ain't fucking happening. It's hilarious. I wish I was looking over your shoulder as they were attacking you, because I would still be giggling like a fucking 10-year-old girl right now to see the fucking just that back by that great post that you were like, wait till I send this one. oh, I'm so smart, and look, everyone's going to agree with me. They're going to carry me out of Facebook onto Twitter. Dude, it backfired. Wow. So what?
I don't think. See, once again, there was nothing. You guys can say that all you want, but nothing backfired.
Oh, we will. We will.
I know you will. You guys are legends in your own mind. I posted it. I didn't expect anything to happen because nothing ever does when I post. I'm an insignificant person. This one, for some reason, picked up steam, which is why I brought it up. And that's why you see me patting myself on the back because of that. But yeah, you know what? I didn't have any preconceived notions of being on somebody's shoulder into the Instagram and Twitter world. But I was very surprised that this happened, and that's why I brought it up. And I'm still surprised that it's still going on. Like it's still going on.
Please don't let this stop, people out there. If you are listening from the board, please do not let this stop. I need Ed to just get a basically daily ass beating. Okay, about how he is. You see how he is. Like, just pick him apart, like roast him, like what you think, what you see of him now. And I think it would be amazing content because
I would love.
Yeah, because it's just like this can't just end now. This is I'm too happy.
As you're commenting, start with the phrase "Ed is a dick because," and then just go.
We'll start a book.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's start a book.
Please, I beg you both. Fucking, you got to go back on and just say whatever. Just don't let this die. Start writing back to them. That's all you have to do. Write back to single one and just do what you're doing. And
I'm not going to write back because now it's old news. Like you can't.
It's not. No, it's not old news. No, it's
old news.
Listen to me. It's
you
not
can
old
start saying bad things about minorities. That should get it going again.
Yeah.
No. No.
Come on, you know how you are.
That's not an option there.
Come on, Ed, you can do it.
No, that's not.
They're not going to stop. When was the last time they wrote to you? Was it recently? Please say it was like an hour ago because I can't have this stop.
I'll tell you right now. Hold on.
Oh, God.
19 minutes ago.
Okay, this is not ending. When they hear this, put up the new. I want them to I want them to roast you. They know they learned a lot about you in the one episode. They read about you. Now they've seen movements from you, and I want them to take you apart that way. That would be fucking hilarious. I mean, it's genius.
It's the last one was right here. Joseph Hines, the fourth, wrote a couple minutes ago. He does have a ball in his hands, though. What do you contribute?
Exactly. You're basically nothing there. I'm agreeing with them on that.
Right now, I have 2 balls in my hands.
Yeah. My bosses and his brother.
Oh, no, here's another one here. Jeez. Another one.
Slow day.
You know what's sad is letting another man live rent free in your head, bud. Do better.
I like that.
I love this one. I love this one. You know why? For him to take time out and do that for a nobody like me is tremendous. Keep him rolling, guys. Keep it rolling. It makes it so much sweeter.
No, but it's like rent free. I love that. That's a big thing. The rent free one, living rent free. And somebody said when somebody writes that, it's like, ooh, that's it. It's over. You know what I mean? That's a good one. It's a fucking good one for the internet. I know it's good because I love watching people fighting shit, and that's a good one.
It's a fun thread. I should send it to all you guys. It's definitely a fun thread. But
how about this? How about this? And how about next week? I play the internet that hates you, and I read back yours. You write, and then I write. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about, old man?
I will read all their things. You play you and just keep repeating what you wrote, okay? And then I'll use the second line that they gave you. And then you do your post again that you put up, the hero one, and you keep repeating yours, and I'll add one by one all of theirs.
Oh, the comments?
Yeah.
It's going to take forever. There's like over 200 of them.
So what? We go along that day. This is fucking hilarious. Don't you know what fucking entertaining is?
Hey, look, I'll pick out. I'll give it to Derek, and Derek will pick out the best ones, and then we'll put them out there if you want to do that, D.
Oh, you're gonna do that? Look at it. You're fucking giving him your fucking job out of nowhere. How did that, Derek? How did you end up fucking? You're the one that's going through it. Look at him. He goes, you know what I'm gonna do? Then he says what you're gonna do.
Well, no, because Derek knows the funny. Derek knows the funny ones. Derek knows he knows what's funny in there.
You lazy fuck.
Oh, shut the fuck up, dude.
You're making him do this for fucking what reason? You go, yeah, you know what I'm gonna do. And like,
you know what? I gave it to him because the guy knows what funny is. But look at you stirring the pot, you piece of shit.
I'm not stirring anything.
What's in that fucking water? What are you drinking there? You're slurring.
It's water.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right,
and this is tea. Tea. I'm not slurring.
You're slurring.
I'm winning. Yeah, okay. Call me an alcoholic because you've been beaten down by other people. I'm not even drinking. Jesus Christ.
These are people all over the internet that have an opinion. And cool, you know, but once again, what am I going to do? I don't know these guys. I don't know any of these people.
Well, maybe you will one day.
LeBron James.
Do you respect their opinion?
Sure.
You have to.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Well, okay. So why are you so mad about it that you've been blabbing about it?
No. I'm not. Once again, I'm not mad about it. I'm just surprised at the vitriol that they shoot out. I'm not mad about it. I'm just surprised about it. I'm surprised at how that's what it is.
You never.
Idiot. All right, everybody. This was a fun episode. Thanks everyone for listening. Hold
on. It really was. I mean, this is fucking fun. I mean, I'm here and I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna probably even watch this when it comes out Thursday after my show at Stress Factory after that one. But come on, do stuff. Be happy in life.
Absolutely. Life's too short to not have a good time and laugh about this stuff.
And how tall are you, just in case they can use that on you? How tall are you?
I'm 6 feet tall.
Fuck, forget it, guys. Don't do the height thing. All right, go ahead.
What was the joke? What would the joke have been?
Oh, if you were small, just fucking rip apart. You're a little man with a little mind. Fucking shit like that. It would have been perfect. But me, I got to be 6 feet.
Sorry.
You fucking ruin everything. You ruined the greatest week of my fucking life coming up.
Guys, thanks again. Thanks for listening. This is so much fun. It always is. We appreciate your choice of listening to many different podcasts. And listening to this one is very, very important to us. And thanks. Past week was gangbusters. We appreciate the numbers that we got. It was pretty awesome. Guys, do not remember. You need to go to Silk.
Do not remember.
Wait a minute. You will
not recall this.
Do not forget to remember to go to silkcityhotsauce.com and get some of that Bob Levy blue cheese ass looking hot sauce. Code 15% off. Levy. And let's not forget that Casey Ray's restaurant bar in Vineland, New Jersey has now a new comedy club, KB's Comedy Club, run by our own host here, the Reverend Bob Levy. October 1st.
And Kevin Brennan.
October 1st, we have these two comedy juggernauts opening. It's going to be one hell of a time. I'm going to be there, Bob. We're all going to be there to support, to laugh. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be fucking sick. But yeah, man, congratulations. The fact that you took it on your own to have this. I mean, we talked about it on the podcast, and I'm going to say it again right now, man. It's just going to be a ridiculously funny comedy club with you and
I mean, it's going to be great. Like Kevin, me and Kevin have a lot in common. For everyone out there, we respect LeBron James, and that's the truth. No, that's the truth. We're fans of basketball. I can't. What am I going to not watch a movie because I don't like the politics of an actor?
I don't hate LeBron James, you doofus.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Why am I going to suffer for rent free in the mind? You see what I'm talking about? They were right about that ad.
Oh my God,
they were right about that. Rent free is you know what I mean? If someone's living in your head, rent free, nothing, not even fucking lights. You know what I mean? They're not paying anything.
I get it. Thank you for that.
No, rent free. They leave the lights on all day. The fucking music's playing, and this is you going, they're fucking, God damn it. I can't believe it. They're not paying for this.
I don't think of LeBron James every day. I just saw a post and I commented on it. So don't think that's really rent free on that. It's just kind of saw a post, was high, decided to comment on it, and
so you haven't seen anything about him. What have you seen a post about Judy Garland? I haven't seen a post about that in a long time. Would you get involved with that one? And call her a drug addict and fucking alcoholic who fucking died of. Are you gonna do that?
Oh no, but I don't think I really insulted LeBron James all too much. I said that I didn't.
Other
I didn't
than
insult
calling him worthless without a basketball.
A little bit. You insulted him a little bit, okay? Fucking like every fucking mob. You fucking did. If this was the fucking Italians, you'd be dead right now. They'd be like, oh, you want to be a fucking wife guy? You want to fucking make fun of LeBron? Yeah? How many kids you send to fucking school, huh?
Well, it wasn't Italian, so I looked out.
Either am I with that fucking accent. I don't fucking do Italian good. Okay,
yeah, that was obvious. But thank you for ending it on that. Guys, come visit us at commentsOnCannabis.com. Follow us on Instagram at commentsOnCannabis. Thanks for listening, guys. And until next time, thanks for listening and smoke happy.